Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcome you to Six in the City. Last week we were talking about the loss of Teresa J. Smith, who had worked with us on the show for decades, and Pat Brown passing away this week. And of course, she is the spirit of the Nutcracker and was an extraordinary teacher and the real inspiration behind ballet arts in this city. Her funeral is the 16th. It'll be at St. Mary's at 1 o'clock on the 16th. There'll be a visitation prior to that at St. Mary's, and on the 15th at Arrington's from 5 until 7. The real tribute to her life will be the Nutcracker that's coming up this weekend.
That's right. It is this weekend.
This location. Who's on this show?
Well, we're going to talk to Tony Black and Whitney Billingsley. They are both with the City of Jackson. Tony's Director of Parks and Rec, and then Whitney, I think, has moved into a new position. So we'll ask her about her new position. But they're going to talk about the Christmas parade, which is coming up Saturday. Yes, I said Saturday, not Monday. And then we're going to talk to Rita Mack, because it is time again for the Rusty Mack Adopt-A-Teen program for the Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse. Lieutenant Mark Cancia with the Salvation Army is here, and he brought along Emily Rickett. She's also with Salvation Army because it's Christmas time at the Army, and he's got some jingling bells. I think I can hear him now. So. Lee Edelman is here. She is with the Jackson Symphony League because their Crystal Ball is coming up. Lee wants you to buy some tickets for it. Cami Hansbrough is going to be here with the Chamber. They have a Women in Business coming up. I think it's their holiday event that's right around the corner. And then Jonathan Williams is here, and I think he's got a couple of guests with him with Helping Hands of West Tennessee. And then our entertainment today.
Yeah, different drum. We're going back to some Christmas songs.
That's right. We'll see Rita Mack in person, and we'll see Rita Mack in video.
On the main stage studio, see if she's changed any.
Yeah,
that's
it's a
all
loaded
coming up.
question, my friend.
Yeah, all coming up on this Six in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensaver for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
We're going to talk about Christmas parade, and everything else. We've got the right people to do it. Tony Black is with us. He directs the Parks and Recreation, or Recreation Parks.
Recreation Parks.
Recreation Parks. City.
Recreation Parks.
Yeah,
some people say Parks and Recreation, but technically the associations with Recreation.
And Whitney Billingsley is with us. She's got a brand new promotion. She is now running the city. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So now you know. So here we go. Well, the parade's coming up Saturday. And it's going to be a switch to a daytime parade. That came about how, Tony?
Well, we realized that the staff works a long day. That's one of the reasons, and didn't get home to 8 or 9.
Right.
And then you got kids. It's a school night.
Okay.
And then you got parents and people who want to see the parade rushing from work, et cetera. And then the participants kind of were limited in terms. We had great numbers, but they were limited in terms of participants because they had to rush and get there and set up early, because you have to get there.
Yeah, you have to get early, get lined up. Sure.
So we decided to go to Saturday because it's more convenient. And the Christmas parade years ago used to be
on during the day. That's what I understand. I did not realize that.
It did. So we decided to do that. And so far, it's not going to be miss a beat. We have 96 participants.
Wow.
We've got 3 or 4 bands coming in, so this is great.
We've got Humboldt High, and we've got Northside, and Liberty combined, and Southside, and Got some people from Kenton and McNairy County.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
that's great.
Sounds like it's going to be a fun parade.
So
It's gonna be
this coming,
great.
yeah, this coming Saturday at 10 o'clock on the 10th. And so we're ready to go then at 10 o'clock that morning. Now, Wendy, we got other things going. We're going to do the tree lighting.
Yes, we're going to do the tree lighting Friday at 5 p.m.
You'll
Don't
be there
come
by
at 5.
yourself. I will not be there at 5.
Wendy, you and I will
won't
be the
be
only ones downtown at 5 o'clock in the morning. We'll be the only two downtown.
5 p.m.
5:15, actually.
5:15,
5:15.
okay. And so
That's
just
the Friday night
be-
before.
Right.
Yeah.
So be it in front of the City Hall, and we'll get the Christmas tree officially lit and
Do
everything
a
else.
countdown and light the tree, and
Get it ready
that's
to
when
go.
it starts.
Now, that kicks off the weekend because there's Christmas in the city, a lot of other things going
Christmas in the city, that's traditionally the nonprofits throughout the city will be at the farmers market from 12 to 5 doing crafts and Christmas fun things and carols and things. And Matthew Marshall with United Way, they're handling that and coordinating that. And they'll be at the farmers market from 12 to 5.
Okay.
12
After the parade. So it's
After
going to be a
After the
full
parade.
day.
It will be a full
It'll be a full
day.
day.
Fun
But get on the
downtown.
parade, yeah. All right, so that we start at 10 o'clock Saturday morning.
10
Now, you
o'clock
still
is gonna
taking parade entries? Can people still enter?
Today is the
Today is the
deadline.
deadline.
At midnight.
But as always, someone always.
Don't say that.
We kind of try to accommodate them.
Tony Black.
Okay,
We don't-
he
Not
said
T
it.
Black.
We don't want them bothering the mayor, and they'll call the mayor. I want to get in the prison parade, so we kind of play it by ear.
Whitney's
okay.
like,
That's it.
Tony's like, come on, come on.
I do want to mention that this year our Grand Marshal
Oh,
is
yeah.
former County Mayor Jimmy Harris. He
Yes.
served this county for many years and
Right.
is a good man, and we felt that it was appropriate
Oh, that's
to
certainly appropriate.
recognize him as the Grand Marshal.
Yeah, because he's walked that parade for the last,
For the
decade and a half.
Sure has. Now he'll be riding. He called me the other day. Do I can give him a car? I said, no, we have a car for him.
You got a car with it. All right, well,
One thing I do want to mention is that if you're in the parade, we're asking that you come at 9, between 9 and 9:30 to get checked in. We're not checking in at the Civic Center anymore. We're checking in at the Chamber.
At the
So
Chamber,
the Chamber
okay.
has opened up their doors.
Okay.
And we want everybody to come in, check in, get your number so you'll know where you are in line. And then the staff in the parking lot will tell you where to go.
So they're still lining up in the
Still
Civic
lining
Center
up in the
parking lot, but just go to the chamber
Right.
to register.
So
to get-
only in the parking lot if you're participating. We're asking that if you're not participating, to get dropped off in the state building across the street.
Okay.
So we've had a little mix.
And the
up
route's
from
a little
time.
different too, right? Or no, it's
No,
the
it
same
stays the
route.
same. We're doing
the
Same
same
route,
route.
yeah.
It was just on Saturday, we had to make sure the state would allow us to close.
Okay.
I got
H
you.
highways, which is
Okay.
a little less traffic on Monday, but Saturday, people.
Where's the best place along the route to watch the parade?
That's a good one,
Yeah,
but I
you're
think we do have the stage, the viewing stage across from Cadence now.
Yeah, Cadence, right.
Yes,
Cadence, and
because
so
they usually,
then-
groups usually perform in
Yeah,
front of the
from
judges,
judges.
right? Because
Yes.
there is a competition, right?
There is
Yeah, there are competition.
Between the bands and then also with the floats, right?
Each band gets a participation
Trophy.
trophy.
Okay.
But the other participants, the floats and stuff, there
Well,
is
it's
a
exciting.
competition.
Already over 90 entries, and Tony
And the
just opened the
theme-
door
the
for
theme-
15 more.
Our theme this
Our
year?
theme is Christmas Toyland.
Christmas
Christmas
Toyland.
Toyland. Well, it's going
It's
to
gonna
be
be
fun.
happening.
Yes,
So good
we're
to see you, and
excited.
it sounds like it's off
Good
to a
to have
great
you.
start.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Okay.
Appreciate you
Congratulations
all.
on your
new
Thank you.
position.
Thank
Well,
you.
it'll be live on EPlus TV6. If you can't make it downtown, hope you will. It's a lot more fun to be downtown, part of
That's
the
right.
parade, but we're honored to be a part of this and been doing it for a long time.
And this is for you, Steve.
All right.
Go Vols.
That's right, Tony, go Vols.
Well, I'm full for anybody to beat Clemson. I'm for that. I'm for that. Good to see you.
Good to see
you
y'all.
both.
Thank you.
We're going to be right back with more as we continue in the spirit of this season.
That's right.
Six in the City.
With EPlus Broadband and Watch TV Everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification, reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus Broadband Fiber Network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Well, the Rusty Mack Adopt a Teen program is still with us. Rusty's been
is.
gone for many years, but that is an idea that he had that's perpetuating itself. Thanks a lot to this lady here, and that's Rita Mack. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
And of course, Conrad Delaney carried the banner for many years as well, so we're continuing a legacy here.
Yes, we are. Actually, two, I guess you would
Two
say.
legacies. That's right. That's true.
In that sense. This started how many years ago?
Rusty started the Adopt a Teen in 1997, so 25 years this
Wow.
year
Wow.
that this has been going on.
Start out with how many children?
The first year he had 18.
Okay, and this year?
This year we have 362.
Oh my.
Just a few more.
Just a
Just
few.
a few more. $100 a child, and the whole idea was that there were, we all get gifts they have toy drives for children.
Right.
There are teens in the Exchange Club Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse program, and Rusty had a sense of that, right?
Yes, he did. He felt like those were the ones that were getting left out because it's really easy to buy a toy and a child is happy with that. But when you get to the teenage years, it's a little bit more difficult. They have different needs and different wants. So he felt like that was a need that wasn't being filled anywhere else. So when he started this program, it does do that for the children that are served by the center, the Exchange Club Carl Perkins Center.
Okay. So we're underway, $100 a child. If you want to sponsor a child, it's already underway.
Do people just call the center if they want to sponsor a child?
Yes, you can call the center. It's 731-668-4000.
668-4000.
They can take a credit card over the phone. Actually, online, you can go to carlperkinscenter.org.
Okay.
Again, credit cards are accepted there now.
Okay.
And if you want to mail it, you can mail a check to, and I still write checks, but they're a dying breed. However, you can mail your check to 213 Cheyenne Drive, Jackson 38305.
213 Cheyenne Drive, 3305. Okay.
Or if you see me, I would be happy to take it for you.
Okay.
I love it when people
Swap
hand
it
me
from
money.
hand to hand, right?
Yeah, and say, here's a teenager for you.
Okay.
Or we'll even do partial. If you can't do full $100,
Whatever
we'll
you
take
can do.
that and add it to somebody else.
How many did you say we have this year?
362.
362. Now, how many do we need? How many do we already have taken care of?
I don't have the exact number today, but as of Friday, we had about 100 left.
100 left.
Is that
okay.
right? Sorry, over 200. So
That's really not
okay.
too bad.
Not
too
bad.
bad.
No.
But we're
considering.
But once again, that is the Christmas time, and then the Conrad's Good Deeds part of this will take care of needs for these same teenagers throughout the
So
year.
any money that goes over goes in.
Right. We only do this one time year fundraiser. We don't do a separate one.
So
you
can
get the
people
$100,
donate separately? Can they do the $100 for the Adopt a Teen and then donate to the
If you'd
Comrades
like.
Good Deeds?
The way that we do it is if anything that comes in over what we need for the Christmas will go into the Conrad's Good Deeds Fund. So we say don't stop, even if we reach our 362, because anything over that is what we use throughout the year. And this year we bought coats for every teenager that needed one prior to even doing our Christmas list.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh, wow.
that was from the Conrad's Good Deeds.
All right, so you get
That's
$100
great.
from someone, then what happens to that $100?
Well, the social workers in each of the counties, because we're in all the counties in West Tennessee except Shelby, they get lists from those teenagers, and then they go out and buy the things from their list.
From their list,
They
okay.
don't get the money,
Yeah.
that's not how this works, but we take that money and then we use it to buy things on their list.
Okay.
And
And
often
those-
things that you wouldn't think of, like socks and underwear.
Yeah. Things that we take for granted.
Things we take for granted, yes, absolutely.
Well, it's in the spirit of this season. It's been a splendid program, 25 years.
25
25
Wow.
years. That's great.
Man. So you see Rita Mack.
Almost as old as me.
You can go to the website
Yes.
and donate there. You can call 4276. No, it's what's
731-668-4000.
668-4000 and make direct contributions there. If you see Rita or anybody associated with the center, right, they can take the money
They
for.
sure can.
And you
the
guys
Rusty
have a
Mack
new website. I wanted to mention that too. It's nice and flashy
Yeah,
with
they've
the
upgraded a little bit.
carlperkinscenter.org.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's easy to get to on the website.
There's a special Rusty Mack Adopt a Teen section, so
Exactly.
just look for the little logo, much like
Okay.
this shirt
Right
that I
there.
have on here that says Rusty Mac Adopt-A Teen.
Okay.
And
Right,
that'll
right.
take you right to it.
All right.
Perfect.
We're going to do some magic television here because Rita's sitting right here on the couch.
Yeah.
And we're
And
about to
then
go to the main stage,
we
and
snap
I
our
think,
fingers.
with the snap of a finger,
That's right.
she's going to be
She's going to
back.
be there.
Magic.
It's Christmas magic.
It's Christmas magic with different drum.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're only saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're only saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Donate Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
System Operational Achievement Recognition, the SOAR Award, is the American Public Gas Association's recognition for excellence in a natural gas utility. The award covers employee safety, system improvement, system integrity, workforce development. There are over 700 APGA members. In 2022, 14 of those systems received a SOAR Award. But the top-level gold SOAR Award, only one system, the Natural Gas Division of the Jackson Energy Authority. Being an industry leader is all a part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 air-vac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Talking about some unpleasant things, the rope course, Camp McMorris.
He doesn't get within 100 miles
No.
of Camp McMorris.
Clayton got in the scouts, and I'd drop him off at the road and say, "You're on your own, son. I'm not going in that place."
That's incredible.
Yeah.
We're talking about leadership, Jackson. Lieutenant Mark Cancilla is with us, or Mark Cancilla is with us. He's the lieutenant with the Salvation Army, and Emily Ricketts is with us. They're both with the Army. Good to have them here. And so good afternoon or good evening, whenever we're doing this show. It's good to see you both.
Thank you for having
I
us.
take it from the attire that we got something to do with the season on your mind
Yes,
today.
sir.
So
Absolutely.
what's up?
So we've got a little kettles, we got a little angel tree, a
Okay.
combination of both.
All right, so the kettles are out.
Kettles are
They
out.
are
Now, where
out.
are the locations of the kettles?
So they're across the region at Walmart, Kroger, Hobby Lobby, Food Giant, and Cash Saver out in Henderson.
Oh, okay.
All right, so spreading it out some this
We
year.
are,
Okay.
yeah.
And then we have angel trees that are where? Located
Yes.
where?
So we actually have angel trees in the different Krogers and Walmarts in town, but we actually just moved all of the ones that are left to the South Highland Walmart. That
Okay.
way we can make sure we know that every kid actually gets picked and we aren't
Okay.
missing any there.
All right,
So if
so
you
we
need
still-
one,
okay.
you go there.
So we
South
still
South
have
Highland
some.
Walmart.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
South Highland
Okay.
Walmart.
For the angel tree.
Yes.
Okay.
And for people who are not familiar with the angel tree, tell us a little bit about how it works.
So the Angel Tree program, you'll go get a tag. It looks a little bit like this, except it would have a kid's information on it. And the point is that it's kids in our community who need Christmas gifts, whether that's toys or things like that, but it can also be clothes, shoes, all those necessities, especially as it starts to get colder. That's a lot of what the parents are asking for their kids. So all of those gifts are collected at our office, and then we take them somewhere for distribution. Parents get to come pick those up a couple days before Christmas, and then make sure that those kids in our community have Christmas this
Okay,
year.
so the parents are able to present those gifts to the
Yes.
children,
Yeah.
not
yeah,
you guys.
it doesn't look
Okay.
like it comes straight from us. They get
That's
to
good.
wrap those up, give them to their
cool.
kids.
Yeah, and that's an intentional thing, right? So we want parents to have the dignity to be
Dignity, right.
part of that experience for their kids. So they get to take those gifts home, they get to wrap them, knowing that it is the generosity of someone else, yet they get to give that gift to their kid and be part of the miracle of Christmas.
Okay. So the ones that are left are at South Highland?
Yes,
On
South Highland
Walmart
Walmart.
on South Highland?
Yes,
Okay.
and other than that, though, if people want to donate gifts, because we do sometimes have to add a couple filler gifts and stuff like that, because sometimes we want to make sure it's an equitable Christmas for everyone in sibling groups, you can actually go to Walmart and go on our registry, and you can buy gifts that just ship straight to us if you don't want to go pick an actual angel on its own or just
Okay.
add
do
some
that.
gifts.
Just go to walmart.com.
Yes, and then
Okay.
you can go to registries, and they have ones that are specifically for nonprofits.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So you
Put in our zip
Salvation Army
code.
Jackson?
You put our zip code in, and it shows right up, and it says
Okay.
Salvation Army
Wow.
Jackson.
Nice, nice.
Now let's talk about the kettles.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
so that's a big deal.
Yes, sir.
Reverend Mercer's got me down at, it's at Kroger, I think, on Stonebrook.
is.
Yeah, noon till 2.
Yeah.
I just realized the parade may last past noon now. So
I
we'll have
know,
to,
right?
I have to call Reverend Mercer
May
back and
say you might be a little late.
Yeah, and say, Mark's going to be there to fill in for me.
Yes,
just like
sir.
that.
I will. Actually, I'll be in the parade too. So
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh,
my
you're gonna have-
doppelganger will be there.
Okay, well,
Okay.
good. So you're going to be in the parade?
Yes, sir.
All right, great.
Yeah.
All right, so the money that's raised through the kettles, all right, works with you all year, right?
It does, yeah. So we get to serve Madison and the contiguous counties here in West Tennessee.
All right.
So it's 7 counties that we get to serve through the core here in Jackson. And 82 cents out of every dollar that an individual gives stays to do the work that we get to do year-round here in Jackson. And I hear all the time that people don't know exactly what the Salvation Army does. And so for 70 years, we've been doing things like emergency assistance, so people that can't afford to pay their rent or utilities often call us to see if we can intervene and to help them prevent eviction. It was really cool. Just the other day, a lady came in and she was able to pay her rent after receiving assistance from us. And I love to hear those kinds of stories because sometimes, I mean, especially now with inflation, it can happen to anyone where you have to choose which bill you're going to pay. Yet no one deserves to be homeless, right?
Right.
And so for us to be able to help, whether it's now in December or later on in the year, in March or April, the funds that we raise during this season are integral to being able to do the work that we do.
Okay.
So the kettles are out in all those locations, Walmarts and Kroger's and
Yes, sir.
Food Giants?
Yes, sir. And there's actually a virtual kettle this year.
I was going to say, can you go online somewhere and donate?
There is, absolutely. There's a virtual kettle, and so people can go to salvationarmyjacksontn.org, and they can give to that virtual kettle, and that is a secure site where those funds help us here in West Tennessee.
SalvationArmyJacksonTN.com.
Yes,
.org.
.org.
Yeah,
.org.
and our social media is the same thing. So Salvation Army Jackson TN is our social media, and the links are there too, and you can also see all the stuff that we do year round.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's the season, and I don't think anybody reflects that any better than the Army.
I've got to ask, do you guys have your Christmas hats for the parade?
Of course.
Okay, because I would have brought you one.
No, I bought a new one this year.
Nice.
I did.
Very nice.
It's kind of a lot like y'all's. It's sparkly.
Okay.
You know?
Mine may be orange.
Go Vols.
That's right.
I'm excited.
Every year, go Vols at Christmas.
Good to see you both. Merry
It's
Christmas.
good to have you both here.
Thank you
We'll be right back with more as we continue.
We're going to go to the main stage, aren't we?
Oh, that's right. We're going back to the main stage. Rita Mack's right here.
That's right. Different drum.
Rita Mack and different drum.
Greeting cards have all been sent. The Christmas rush is through. But I still have one wish to make, a special one for you. Merry Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true, but I can dream, and in my dreams I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful, there's always something new, but every day's a holiday when I'm near to you. The lights on my tree, I wish you could see, I wish it every day. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Well, for a moment, we're going to jump right through December and head to January.
That's right.
To the end of January,
End of January,
January 28th and 2023, right? Lee Edelman is with us with the Jackson Symphony League. And they have the Crystal Ball coming up and are laying the groundwork for that event right now because it's kind of in keeping with this whole spirit of the season. It's a way to launch the next year. It's pretty exciting. It's going to be at the Carl Perkins Civic Center.
It is
Carl
Perkins. This
okay,
is our
so what's going to happen that night?
What year is this for the Crystal? 21st year. That's hard to believe, too.
Sure is. So this event has grown. All right, so what's going to happen that night?
So we kick off at 6 with a champagne reception, and then we're going to recognize our ambassadors. Our ambassadors, we have a program, freshmen through seniors, that help us with distributing the catalogs and things and help people to their seats. They get service hours for that, which is very helpful. And then we have a seated dinner.
Okay.
And then dancing. We'll have a silent auction and a live auction.
And a live auction.
Okay.
And then
Which turned into a big event last year.
It turned into a big event.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Some professional auctioneers and crew and everything else.
And then dancing the night away with the #1 party band out of Nashville.
They're out of Nashville, Tennessee, and they're a great party band. So it's going to be a splendid night, the 28th, starting at 6.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about tickets, and then we'll talk about sponsorships. So how do I get a ticket?
So you can go to event.gives at -CB23.
Okay.
Or you can go to the Jackson Symphony website, also the Jackson Symphony League website, or you can call the Symphony office and they can help you with tickets.
All right, so the Symphony office is 731, what is it, 427-6440. Oh, yeah, 427-427-6440.
And you have individual tickets, table tickets, and the sponsorships, right?
Yes.
Individual tickets are how much?
$125.
And your tables are?
We start, well, the tables will be 1,000, and then if you want a corporate sponsorship, that's 1,500, and then gold is 2,500, crystal is 5,000. And this year we have an event sponsor, which is Robert's
Jewelers. So they're presenting sponsors.
Okay, with the crystal ball.
And you guys are still looking for sponsors, right?
Yes, we're always
as always.
We got someone we want to recognize. First of all, Robert's Jewelers is the premier sponsor, presenting sponsor of the event this year, and so appreciation to Janet and everybody on that staff, wonderful staff. And with Crystal Ball, they saw potential to tie in bling.
I wonder why.
Lots of diamonds.
There you go. And you got crystal sponsors you want to mention, right?
Yeah, our crystal sponsors are Voya.
Voya Financial and
Nordstar, the City of Jackson.
Okay. And then we have gold sponsors. You just added some.
Yes, we did. Leaders Credit Union, Mr. Stan Harris, Dr. and Mrs. Lee Murray, Regions Bank Private Wealth Management, Trans-South Healthcare, Wilson Endodontics, Heart and Vascular Center of West Tennessee, and Cadence Bank.
All right. So all those people helping put all this event together so that the fundraising potential of this event is maximized that night. And it's going to be a fun night. Are tickets on sale now?
They are on sale now.
All right, so if I call the Symphony, 427-6440, I can get tickets. Go to thejacksonsymphony.org. The website for the Jackson Symphony League is?
Let me see if I know what that is. Jackson TN Symphony, or the Symphony League.
Okay, Symphony
Dot-
League.
yeah.
Google
Well,
it.
Yeah.
So you could probably get to it from the Jackson Symphony's website too. So.
Yeah. TheJacksonSymphony.org will get you that site, so get everything lined up and ready to go. And that is coming up on January the 28th. That is a key fundraising event.
It is our main fundraising event.
Okay.
Now, for people who don't know, what does the league, the Jackson Symphony League, do?
So we help support the symphony, and it's outreach to our community. So the healing program with the Carl Kirkland Cancer Center, the Color of Music, which we take
that's
out
right.
the our
the
local
school
area
students, their art.
schools.
Yeah.
We just started a youth orchestra. We also have, we have the youth orchestra, we just started a youth choir.
Oh, that's right.
And they were part of the Christmas Symphony,
They
which
were
was
there.
splendid.
Yes, it was.
Splendid.
The Holiday
Yeah.
Pops was awesome.
Yeah, it sure was. What a great night. Well, it's good to see you, Lee.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate your involvement in the Symphony League. Symphony League, well, the Symphony's in its 62nd season, and the Symphony League is in its 61st, so they started pretty early.
That's right.
Recognizing that the Symphony could use additional support in this community, so it's been a great partnership for 6 decades
Apparently
plus
it's
now.
worked out great.
Worked out well.
That's right.
Big fundraiser last year, and I think the Symphony League gave $100,000.
That's right.
I think the Symphony as a result of all that.
Sure
So,
did.
excellent work. It's good to see
Thanks
you.
so much,
Thank you
Best
so
in the
much.
season as well. We're going to be right back with more as we continue Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, and any way you can imagine.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Well, we're breaking into a fan fest here. We're all complimenting each other on clothing and attire and
We
everything
need
else.
to go back to commercial break so
Yeah.
we can continue the compliments.
Jonathan
It's
Williams
great.
is with us, and he knows how to get on television. He brings very nice-looking ladies with him. And he does this all the time. Jonathan, who have you got here with you today?
This is Aaliyah Phillips and also Martina Blue.
Okay, Aaliyah Martina.
And you
So
guys are all with Helping Hands?
We are with Helping Hands.
Because these
Of
ladies
West
were with us
Tennessee.
last time you were here. Yes. All right.
So
All right,
what have we got going on? What's new right now?
So right now we are hosting a toy drive. We've been doing this since November, and we're going to stop taking donations the 20th of December.
Okay.
So we've also adopted, children from the Angel Tree. But
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yes, but we also want to host our own toy drive so we can give back to the community in a different way.
So what do we need to do for the toy drive?
We are accepting donations. You can bring toys to our location at 1408 North Highland Avenue.
What age children are we talking about here? What kind of toys? Anything
We're going from
whatever.
4-year-old, younger, all the way up to teenage, 18 years of
Any
age.
age.
We're trying to
right?
help the community with any child that needs the help.
Okay, all right. So these, you drop them off where?
1408 North Highland
Oh, that's
Avenue
right.
here in
You said
Jackson.
He said 1408. It's the one with the big.
Yeah.
They got the
Right
nice
across-
big
Yeah,
sign.
Helping
Can't miss
Yeah,
it.
right across from Cadence Bank.
That's right. Exactly.
Well, I know these ladies are holding the microphone, so I assume that they have something they want to add to this. Right? Yeah.
Yep. So we are accepting all type of donations from cash. If you want to do Cash App, we did start that up this year. Our Cash App tag is Helping Hands TN. And also, if you want to call and make a payment over the phone to make a donation, you can do that as well. So we're just trying to update the way that we're able to reach people in our community.
Okay.
Give us a little bit of information about Helping Hands in West Tennessee, what it does.
So we have several different departments now. We actually originally started out doing Medicare reviews, and that branched out to us having an income-based dental facility, and that has now branched out to us offering social services and also opening up the medical portion of our clinic in January.
Okay. So a lot of expansion has been going on.
Yes,
in a short amount of time. Y'all just want to blow it up.
Yes, that was the plan.
So how's it going? Everything going well?
It's going great. It's going amazing.
Now, as far as the social services side, of course, I am the social worker. So
Okay.
therefore, I can help. I can assist people with housing, from food, clothing, you name it. So that's where I come into play at to
Now,
help
are your
as well.
customers referrals, or are they walk-ins, or both?
Walk-ins, both. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Some people come in as patients and they stop in because like we have an open door policy. So
Okay.
Okay.
if we can help someone, whether it's you going in our cabinet and getting some collard greens because you need another side to have with the meat on Sunday, we have that, and we want you to be able to have access to that.
Yeah, I like
So it's turning into a kind of a cumulative service. I mean, people coming in for medical or dental care or whatever now. It's,
Could get
you
other
got other ways to
services.
help you.
Exactly. We like to be a one-shop and stop.
I got you. That's a good thing.
And then as far as the food as well, if they would like to donate, they're definitely more than welcome to bring it, of course, to 1408 North Highland as well.
Okay,
So, yes.
with food, toys, cash, you
Clothing,
name it.
yeah, clothing as well,
Okay.
yes, we'll
Now,
take it all, yes.
All men's, women's, children?
And children, all of
Okay.
it, yes. Yes.
Jonathan, is that working? I mean, sometimes, organizations have done this and it gets,
Too much too fast.
or you get away from your core mission and,
It's actually taken off very well, and
okay,
it's
so you feel it's a good
benefiting
balance.
the community a whole lot quicker than I would have expected.
Okay.
For considering we've only been open almost, reopened about a month now. We opened up the 7th of November, so tomorrow will be our 1-month anniversary of reopening. And it's really benefited a lot of people, especially like our clothing side. People come in with their bags and get what they need. We don't have a limit on it because,
You need
better
clothes.
benefit yourself than us. That's what it's here for,
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I love
Good
it.
Yeah.
It's very
We all seem enthusiastic about it, so I guess it is going well.
Well, you wouldn't want them to come on and be like,
Well, I
well,
know
it's
that.
okay.
Well, sometimes you have some guesses like, well, I'm ready to get rid of this.
True, but
Yeah,
they
but
are
no,
not. They
y'all
just,
fired up.
this is all new. They just opened back up, so.
Well, the sky's the limit, right? So
Sky's the
and
limit.
if something's not working, you can adjust, but right now it's wide open. Let's go.
It is wide
And you
open
guys
and
have
it's going full force.
website,
And
social media?
Yes, helpinghandstn.com, that's our website.
Okay.
We have a Facebook page, Helping Hands of Tennessee. You can call us, 731-736-4005 is our phone number. Walk in, 1408 North Highland Avenue, it's our address, so just...
And we will soon be having a podcast going on Spotify.
All right, so get ready.
So I'm very excited about that.
Y'all checking all.
Y'all have kind of inspired us
They're
with
going
that.
to take over. They're going to come to the studio. Helping Hands in West Tennessee
They're going to start a TV show.
That's right.
Helping Hands all the time.
That's right.
Okay. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you all.
Merry
Thank y'all
Christmas.
so much. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, great to see you.
Yes.
We're going back to the main stage.
Yes,
Once again,
we
this
are.
is Different Drum.
We're so happy to be here. Merry Christmas, everybody. We hope these songs get you in the Christmas spirit. And this one is about the reason for the season. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? And this child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy sight to a blind man. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? And the sleeping child you're holding is the great I
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA Today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With Utilicare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/Utilicare.
On a note there, Utilicare is a real important opportunity.
That's right, especially during this time of year.
Those funds are administered through the Southwest Human Resources Agency. They do excellent work. They have access to other funds, but those funds go completely back into covering utility bills here at the
That's
Jackson
right. You can find it at
Energy
jaxenergy.com. I think it's /Utilicare, Utilicare. So.
Mark Kinsey is with us. He's got something he wants to do.
We haven't talked to him in so long.
So long. It's a shame he never gets any TV
He's
time.
going to be the one this year that gets the frequent visitor card.
Frequent visitor. And Anita K. Archer is getting elbowed out of the way.
That's right. That's
By the way, their
exactly
coat drive wraps up Friday, I think, the 9th.
That's right. It does. Friday of this week.
If you're watching us on the 6th, their book signing and all is this evening, 5 till 7.
Exactly.
Out at the Bank of Jackson.
Still taking
Allwell.
coats.
So. They're still taking coats out there the rest of this week. You've just gotten through, or about to wrap up Leadership Jackson.
Yes, sir.
And of course, Cassandra's been through this program, part of the Alumni Association, which now that you've been through it, you understand why the Alumni Association is there, because it's a fellowship.
Absolutely.
And a relationship. So
yeah.
Describe this experience and what all you learned from this.
Oh, man. I love Leadership Jackson. at the beginning, I didn't know really what to expect. I knew that there was going to be COPE, which is a challenge course that challenges your personal experiences, right?
Those teamwork, that's what they say.
A lot of teamwork. I'm afraid of heights, and so that was one of the things that I was not necessarily looking forward to, but after getting through it, it's one of those things where it's like, I can do more than what I think. And so I think anybody who just has limiting thoughts about themselves would benefit from a program like Leadership Jackson, or even an experience like COPE, because it does help you to think a little differently about yourself and what you're physically
and
able to
others
do.
as well, too.
What did you learn about this city you didn't know? Because you're pretty involved. I mean, the nature of your work, you are out, you meet, not all officers are the same, we can talk about that, but Mark has been from the very beginning really involved in this community and has been out, and you've gotten to know people. What did you learn about the city you didn't know?
So I think when I sit back and I think about the experience itself, I think about just the interworkings of a community and how everything relates to each other, right? So the things that are both present and active in the community, whether it be education or industry, government, or transportation, housing, it all works together so that people can live, work, and play well here where we live, here in Jackson. And so just to think about the importance of every individual, every industry, every agency, and just making sure that we all work well together, right? Or try to work well together.
That's great. Well, let's talk about Salvation Army for a minute.
Okay.
We were talking during the break, there has been a young couple here that has chosen to join the Salvation Army. So tell us a little bit about that process. And you said they were the first couple from Jackson since?
In 26 years.
That's great.
Yeah, it is incredible. So the Salvation Army has been active here in Jackson for 70 years. And throughout our time, our mission has remained the same: to preach the gospel of Jesus and to meet human needs in his name without discrimination. And so that happens through our worship services that we offer. So we do function as a church. And then our social service programs that we do that benefit the community more, just generally. And so as part of the church, like any other church, there are things like evangelism and discipleship that are of importance. And so one of the ways that the Salvation Army does discipleship, or the development of believers, is through, I just realized I still have my hat on. That's all. It's through things like the training school.
And you wear many hats anyway.
That's
so
true.
It fits.
That's true. So it's through things like the training school that people are discipled. And so Jacob and Bria have both chosen to respond to a call that God has placed on their lives. And it's kind of cool because they didn't grow up in the Salvation Army. They engaged with the Salvation Army for the first time as adults. And they realized all it is that we do and who we are. And so they found themselves.
And they're in Atlanta now.
They're in Atlanta.
They are in Atlanta, and they'll be there for
program.
another year and 6 months.
Well, that's an interesting thing.
That is
another unexpected thing. Appreciate it. They're giving us a wrap-up thing.
Right on.
Because Mark wanted to be here to join us.
He did.
When we say, we're coming right back with more
Six in the City. Very nice.
Hey, have you heard about 4 Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4 Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson. Get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. I want to thank all of our guests for being with us
That's
today.
right.
And once again, a
Lots
great
of
cross
stuff going on for this holiday season.
Yes, for this
so-
season. And we'll remind you, the parade, Christmas parade's coming up this Saturday at 10 o'clock.
10
Hope you
o'clock.
can make it downtown. If you can't, we'll be doing it live right here at EPlus TV6.
The Nutcracker is
The
happening
Nutcracker's this weekend.
The 9th through the 11th, Friday, Saturday, 7 p.m., Sunday matinee at 2. The lighting of Chickasaw Park is happening also this weekend, the 9th through the 11th, 6 to 8 p.m. each night. So you might want to get out to Chickasaw and see some lights. Pickwick is having Christmas in the Park at Pickwick Landing again this weekend, 9th and the 10th. Friday is 12 to 9, Saturday is 10 to 9. And then don't forget the seasonal stargazing at the M.D. Anderson Planetarium at University of Memphis
They're doing a
Lambeth.
show this afternoon, one Friday at 1:30, 5:30, and then one Friday at 1:30. And then they got an after-school special at 3:45 Friday the 9th.
That's right. And
at
then
MD Anderson.
on the 10th is Christmas at the Local right here downtown. It's from 10 to 4.
Okay.
And then I know Cammie wasn't with us with the Chamber to talk about stuff, but the Chamber is having their Women in Business Luncheon. It is this week. I think it's Tuesday.
Okay.
Not 100% sure, but it's from 11:30 to 1. You can go to the Greater Jackson Chamber's website and find out more information about that. That one's a really popular. I think it's called Holodazzle.
Okay.
So that's the one where they have all the vendors that come in and you can actually make some purchases.
Also, Thursday of this week, the 8th, Southern Airways is hosting Business After Hours. It's running a little bit earlier this month.
That's right.
So they're doing it Thursday the 8th from 5 till 7. That's at McKellar-Sipes Airport, so a great opportunity to get to know those folks and see that they've made a lot of changes at the airport as well, so it's exciting. And then what else is happening? Oh, yeah, Discovery Park, their lights and
their
all
light show,
on
yes.
for the rest of this month.
That's right.
So that has been lost.
You can do a
And
walkthrough, you can do a drive-through, whatever you want. So.
since we're not having Shadrack out the ballpark, that you had a ball game out there, University of Tennessee in Memphis, they said was a priority.
It was.
It was
priority.
7,000 people out there. Couldn't get all that stuff in at the same time.
That's exactly right.
Well, I hope you have a great, great season. Hope things are going well. We're going to be back next week, right?
That's right. One more week,
One
and then
more
we're
week.
off for the holidays.
Holidays and all that. So best in the season to everyone.
That's
and
right.
we're going to close it out with different drum. This, Six in the City.
See you next.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.